East Tennessee PBS Scholars Bowl has been brought to you by Pellissippi State Community College, PetSafe, with help from Knox News, and by viewers like you. Thank you.
Today, 2 area high schools compete for the academic championship of our viewing area. This is East Tennessee PBS Scholars Bowl.
This is East Tennessee PBS Scholars Bowl 2018. Hi, I'm Frank Murphy, one of your hosts for this year's Scholars Bowl. And we are now in our 34th season with over, 58 teams competing. Exactly 58 teams competing for the trophy, the Frank Miller Memorial Trophy. Today we've got a first round game against Unicoi County High School and Cosby High School. We'll see how they do in today's game. Let's get started by meeting the players from Unicoi in Irwin, Tennessee. Luke White is a junior, both a health nut and a lover of fried chicken. So justify those 2 traits for me.
Chicken is good for the soul.
All right, very well done. Garrett Manuel is a junior. He likes to fish and plays on the basketball team. So what's some of your best fishing spots in Unicoi County? You got a lot of beautiful area around there.
Couldn't tell you.
You can't tell me where you like to get fish.
No.
All right, and what's the biggest fish you caught? What's the biggest fish? That big?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Rough
estimate.
Yeah, spoken like a true fisherman, absolutely. The captain of the Unicoi County team is Zeb Tipton. He likes to hunt and also did really well in the UT Engineering Day. Tell me about hunting. What are some of the animals you go after?
Deer, turkey, whatever moves, really.
And you feed yourself some meals off of those, I hope?
Oh, yeah. They're good.
Excellent. All right. Will Ray is a junior in the 4th chair, junior class president, vice president of the media club. So as you hold these offices, what did you do to get elected or appointed to them? What was your platform?
For the student body, the entire class has to vote, and then for the media club, all the reporters in the club vote.
What did you do to get chosen? What made you so special?
Other people nominated me.
All right. Okay. There are several alternates for Unicoi County. Let's look at them now and say hi to Megan Buskey, Javier Castillon, Jordan Bridges, and Danielle Jones. They're joined by their coach, Ruth Jackson, who's a math teacher at Unicoi, and looks like they're having fun with the waving. Okay, good. They will be playing against the team from Cosby High School. I recognize a few familiar faces from last year, and you may as well when we start by meeting Deuce Least, who's a junior and loves listening to music. What style or genre of music do you prefer?
I like pretty much anything, but my favorite is probably pop.
Pop music.
Hip-hop.
All right. Very good. Next up is Christina Norton, secretary of the Key Club and most athletic in the senior class. The one singular most athletic person in the entire senior class, right?
No, I got co with my sister.
Yep, and and that was a setup. And let's meet your sister, Amber Norton, your fraternal twin sister in the next chair over, who is the one singular most athletic person in the senior class, right, Amber?
Yeah.
And also vice president of the Key Club. So they share a lot, and they're right next to each other on Scholars Bowl with Amber as the team captain. And next up is Kendall Branham, who's a senior, who plays the piano, and you were elected Instagram famous by the senior class. What did you do? What was your Instagram that made you so big?
I can just take really good pictures.
You're a selfie king, are you?
Yeah.
All right. And you work the filters or no filter?
Filters, definitely.
Okay. I was wondering if you were hashtag.
But I just don't tell people that.
Oh. All right. So everything's edited and filtered. Got it. The alternates for Cosby High School are Charlene Carpenter and Luther Webb. And you see them joined by their coach, Donna Jones, who is a music teacher, and there she is in the center. All right. Fantastic. And they're much better at waving than Unicoi, so we'll see if that benefits them in the game. Oh, yeah, it's on. It is on. We are going to play the game now with toss-up questions worth 10 points and bonus questions worth up to 20, depending on how they're phrased. Get your fingers on the buzzer as we begin Scholars Bowl 2018 with a question in the category of people. What musical instrument is Antonio Stradivari known for? Will, Unicoi.
Violin.
Violin is right. 10 points and a bonus now in economics for Unicoi. I'll define 2 standard economic terms for 10 points each. You identify them. First, something of value that a borrower uses as a guarantee that he or she will repay a loan. You don't have to buzz in, but go ahead, Zeb.
Credit.
It's not credit, no. That would be the collateral or security that we're looking for there. Second half, the supply on hand of whatever items are used in a business, such as raw materials or goods for sale.
Supply.
What is it?
Supply.
No, that would be inventory is the goods on hand. Okay, so no points on the bonus. You don't have to ring in on bonuses. We'll just go right to you. Next is a toss-up where you do ring in music. What are the fans of Taylor Swift known as? Where's my pop music guy? Those are Swifties. All right. In sports, which sport is called the sport of kings? Will, Unicoi.
Chariot racing?
Not chariot racing. Cosby, chance to steal. Christina.
Baseball.
Not baseball either. It's horse racing is the sport of kings. All right, a spelling toss-up for you. A pachyderm is a name used for elephant. Spell pachyderm. No, sorry, the buzzer sounded first. Nobody got it. Pachyderm. Next up is a biology toss-up. What is the name given to the saltwater shellfish that fastens itself to objects underwater? Will, Unicoi.
Coral?
Not coral. Chance to steal Cosby. Amber.
Clam.
Not a clam either. No, it's a barnacle. All right, in religion, what Arab prophet established the religion of Islam? I see Zeb, Unicoi.
Muhammad.
Muhammad is right. And a bonus now in geography for Unicoi. Two-parter from 10 points each. From which existing state were the following states formed? First, Maine.
Massachusetts.
That's right for 10. Secondly is Vermont.
New Hampshire.
Say it a little louder, though. I did.
New Hampshire.
Yeah, I did hear you. It was New Hampshire. Also, New York would have been an acceptable answer on that, believe it or not. So, okay. Next is, so you get 20 points on that. History toss-up. Whose estate was confiscated by the federal government and it became the Arlington National Cemetery? Will, Unicoi.
Jefferson Davis?
Not him. Chance to steal Cosby. Amber.
Thomas Jefferson.
Not him either. No, it was Robert E. Lee. Next up is a president's toss-up. The 9th president of the United States was often called Old Tippecanoe. What was his name? Zeb, Unicoi.
Benjamin Harrison.
Not him. A chance to steal Cosby. Amber.
Andrew Jackson.
Not him either. It was William Henry Harrison. It was Old Tippecanoe. People toss-up. Who was the first female British prime minister? Will, Unicoi.
Theresa May?
Not her. Chance to steal Cosby. Amber.
Elizabeth Stanton.
No, not her either. It was Margaret Thatcher. All right, in music, in what section of the band would you find a marimba? Amber, Cosby.
Percussion.
Correct. 10 points and a bonus for Cosby. It is a geology question. 2 parts. For 10 points, name the metal found in the mineral hematite. Answer?
Silver.
Not silver, it's iron. Second half of the question. Name the metal found in the mineral cinnabar. Answer?
Copper.
No, that one is mercury. So no points on the thing, but at least you did put in a guess. History toss-up for all. It is now over 300 years since Samuel Pepys died. Name his possession that's still very famous. Amber, Cosby.
His guitar.
Not his guitar. Unicoi, chance to steal. No, his diary is famous. Biology toss-up. Here we go. What is a major component of a plant cell walls that provide flexibility and stabilities? Garrett, Unicoi.
Xylem?
Not the xylem. What is the component of plant cell walls that provide flexibility and stability, Cosby? Amber?
Cellulose.
Yes, it is cellulose. 10 points and a bonus for Cosby in health. Two-parter. For 10 points, which field of medicine specializes in mental disorders?
Psychology.
No, sorry, the key word there being medicine, it's psychiatry. Second half of the question, spell psychiatry. Answer?
P-S-Y-C-H-I-A-T-R-Y.
That is correct, so you do get 10 points on that one. All right, here's a math toss-up for you. What is 5 cubed? Garrett, Unicoi.
125.
Yes, 125, and you do get the points on that. So now you get a bonus question for Unicoi. This is a visual art bonus. I want you to take a look at the painting on the screen. It's called Portrait of Pablo Picasso. For 10 points each, I want to know the answers to the following question. Number 1, who is the artist?
Picasso.
Answer was Zeb?
Picasso.
No, it's not a self-portrait. It was Juan Gris painted it of Picasso. Secondly, of what artistic style is it an example? Zeb?
Abstract.
No, cubism is what it is. So no points on the art bonus. We're back to toss-ups for everybody in literature. Merlin serves the same function in The Legend of King Arthur as what character in The Lord of the Rings by Tolkien? I see Deuce from Cosby.
Gandalf.
Yes, Gandalf gets you 10 points, and a bonus question in language. Translate this French phrase into English. À bras ouverts. Answer, please.
Create something new.
No, it means to with open arms or cordially, so no points. All right, now in history, what was the journey of the Cherokee Indians to the west of the Mississippi River? Garrett Unicoi.
Trail of Tears.
Trail of Tears is right. That's 10 and a bonus for you in history. The Atlantic Charter, 1941, expressed the post-war aims of which two nations? 10 points each.
U.S. and Great Britain.
Yeah, go with it.
Atlantic.
Yeah, go with it. Just go with it.
Zeb?
U.S. and Britain.
Yes, U.S. and Britain is correct, so 20 points. All right, in literature, toss up. In The Scarlet Letter, how does Hester support herself financially? Garrett Unicoi.
Weaving.
Not quite it. No, Chance to Steal Cosby. Amber.
Selling papers.
Not selling papers, no. She sews. She's a seamstress, which is different than weaving. All right, art and architecture toss-up. In architecture, what is the six-letter word starting with the letter F that means the front of a building? Will Unicoi.
Facade.
Facade is correct. 10 points on the toss-up, and now a bonus in literature current events. The London home of one of the 20th century's major poets went on the market last August. Two of his best-known works are The Love Song of J. Alfred Prufrock and The Wasteland. What was the name of this essayist, publisher, playwright, literary and social critic who was awarded the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1948?
Go with it.
Robert Frost.
Not Robert Frost, no, that was T.S. Eliot. So no points on the bonus. All right, a math toss-up for you now. How many dots are in the sign or symbol for the word therefore? Zeb, Unicoi.
3.
Yes, 3 in the form of a triangle, exactly. And now a bonus, this is a two-parter. For 10 points each, give the length of term for the following governmental offices. First, length of term for the President of the United States.
4
For what?
years.
Yes, correct. Secondly, the Representative and the House of Representatives.
2 years.
Correct also, 20 points for Unicoi. Here's a health toss-up. Name the part of the brain that helps regulate most involuntary functions, such as breathing, digestion, and heart function. Amber, Cosby.
Cerebellum.
Not it. Chance to Steal, Unicoi. Zeb.
Prefrontal cortex.
No, not it either. It's more basic than that. The medulla oblongata. All right, presidents is the next toss-up. Who was the oldest president to leave office as of 2017? Christina, Cosby.
Obama.
Not him. Chance to Steal, Unicoi.
I think it was the youngest.
Garrett.
Bush. George W. Bush.
No, Ronald Reagan was the oldest to leave office when he finished after 8 years. All right, next is economics. As of 2013, which country has the most billionaires? Will.
The United States.
Yes, that's correct, with quite a substantial lead over second place, by the way. All right, now a bonus in miscellaneous for Unicoi. Identify the other half of these famous pairs. From the Muppets, Kermit the Frog and...
Miss Piggy.
Correct. Secondly, from ancient Egypt, Cleopatra and...
Yeah.
Alexander the Great.
No, we're looking for Cleopatra and Mark Antony. So on that one. All right, let's see if we can get one more toss-up in health. What is the condition in which skin, whites of the eyes, and other tissues turn yellowish? Garrett, Unicoi.
Albinism.
No, not it. Chance to Steal, Christina. Quick. Go.
Jaundice.
Yes, she did ring in just before the time ran out and got the points, 10 points there at the end of the first half for saying jaundice, which was the correct answer. All right, we are at halftime between Unicoi County and Cosby High School. You're watching Scholars Bowl 2018 on East Tennessee PBS. Stick around for more exciting action coming up after the break.
This year's Scholars Bowl is a single elimination tournament featuring 58 high school teams in our viewing area. Be sure to join us every weekday at this time for the remainder of the tournament. This year's second place team will receive a $500 stipend. The coach of the second place team will receive a $200 stipend. The winning team in this year's Scholars Bowl will receive the Frank Miller Memorial Trophy. In addition, the championship team will receive a $1,000 stipend. The coach of the championship team will receive a $300 stipend. The judges for this year's Scholars Bowl are Dr. Carlin Cahill, retired humanities professor; James D., Department of Etymology and Plant Pathology, University of Tennessee; Jerry Doherty, former school registrar; Paul Simmons, Senior Systems Analyst. Our scorekeeper is Rebecca Longmire, retired educator and former Scholars Bowl coach. Our timekeeper is Sarah Mueller, retired educator and former Scholars Bowl coach. Our research consultants and contributors are Brenda Carnes, Gwen Blair, Anna Marie Hughes, and Stan Hillard. East Tennessee PBS would like to thank its staff and the many other volunteers who make this educational program possible. If you would like to enter your high school in next year's Scholars Bowl, or for more information or comments on this year's tournament, please write to the address shown on the screen.
You're watching East Tennessee PBS Scholars Bowl 2018. Hi, I'm Frank Murphy. We are halfway through a first-round match between Unicoi County High School and Cosby High School. Right now, Unicoi has a 90-point lead, 140-50, and we have some alternates coming in for the Cosby team on either side of the Norton sisters. We first meet Luther Webb, who joins Cosby. Hi, Luther. Welcome.
Hey.
And also we have Charlene Carpenter on the other end of the dais. Charlene, good luck to you as well as you compete for Cosby. All right, you know the game. Get your fingers on the buzzer. We're going to pick right up with a toss-up question worth 10 points in the category of geography. What offshore island in 1934 housed its first group of the most dangerous federal prisoners? Zeb, Unicoi.
Alcatraz.
Alcatraz is correct, and a bonus for Unicoi. Identify the following two terms concerning blood. Firstly, the small blood vessels connecting veins and arteries.
Capillaries, I guess.
Capillaries.
Yes, and secondly, the blood type that is the universal recipient.
O negative.
No, that's the other way. That's it's AB is the recipient, O is the donor. So no, you get 10 points on that bonus. All right, now an astronomy toss-up. What type of galaxy is the Milky Way? Will, Unicoi.
Spiral.
Spiral galaxy is right, and a bonus now in literature for Unicoi. 2 parts. In The Great Gatsby, what is the name of the character who plays Gatsby's love interest? Answer? No answer? That's Daisy Buchanan. Next, who is Gatsby's next-door neighbor? Answer?
Robert Frost.
No. Nick Carraway is the name, so not Robert Frost. Okay, well, you know, you keep guessing Robert Frost enough, eventually you'll be right. A health toss-up. Who discovered penicillin in 1928? Will, Unicoi.
Jonas Salk.
Not Salk. Chance to steal Cosby. No, that famous scientist is Alexander Fleming. All right, next toss-up is in government. Which branch of the military primarily fights smuggling, protects ships, ports, and rescues victims? That's Christina Cosby.
The National Guard.
Not the National Guard. Will, go ahead.
The Coast Guard.
The Coast Guard, yes. You do get that, 10 points, and a bonus for Unicoi. This is a math bonus. In the arithmetic progression, whose first term is 3 and common difference is 6, what is the 6th term? Answer?
I don't know.
No time. All right, it's 33. Sorry, so you got to get right on it when the buzzer hits. All right, next is a government toss-up. What is the right to use the land of another for a specific purpose called? Amber, Cosby.
Property rights.
Not property rights is another term for it. Unicoi, what is it?
No.
Nothing. It's an easement. In geography, what is the capital of Illinois? Will, Unicoi.
Springfield?
Yes, Springfield is right. And a bonus, it's a biology question for you. Listen carefully. There are two principal differences between the alligator and the crocodile. One has a broader snout. The other has a notch on the side of its upper jaw, which exposes the elongate fourth tooth of the lower jaw. For 20 points, tell which one has the broader snout and which one has the elongated tooth.
Alligator has a broader snout, and the crocodile has a elongated tooth.
That is correct. 20 points for Unicoi. All right. Geology. What is the term for rocks that form from molten magma? Amber, Cosby.
Igneous.
Igneous rocks is correct. 10 points there, and a miscellaneous bonus for you. For 10 points each, what are the two mottos that are engraved on current-day American coins?
In God we trust, and e pluribus unum.
Those are both correct, so 20 points for Cosby. Here's a language toss-up. Tuscan and Umbrian are regional dialects spoken in what European country? Charlene, Cosby.
Italy.
Italy is correct, and a bonus for Cosby. History is the category. For 20 points, answer this question. Who issued Special Field Order Number 15, dividing parts of South Carolina, Georgia, and Florida into 40-acre parcels to be distributed to freed slaves, as in 40 acres and a mule, but it never actually happened? Answer,
Robert E. Lee.
Not Robert E. Lee, no. It was on the other side, General Sherman. All right. In economics, what category of product do crop dusters actually distribute? Will, Unicoi.
Pesticide?
Yes, pesticides for 10, and a bonus now in math for you. For 10 points each, what are the measures of the acute angles in the right triangle whose angles make a 1 to 5 to 6 ratio? Answer, Zeb.
10, 30, 40.
Zeb, you can either answer. So time is up, but Zeb, as captain, you can either answer or defer to one of your teammates. So the answer was 15 and 75, so no points on the bonus for you. All right, in geography, toss up. What is the largest city in India? Amber, Cosby.
Dubai.
Not Dubai, no. Will, Unicoi. Wait, who rang in first? I saw Will first.
New Delhi.
New Delhi, no, it's not called that anymore. Sorry, no points there. We're going with Mumbai. In health, toss-up. What is the name of the liver disease that has 3 categories, A, B, and C? Garrett, Unicoi.
Hepatitis.
Hepatitis is correct. And a bonus now in spelling for Unicoi. 2 words, spell for 10 points each. First word is appetite, as in hungry for food.
Appetite.
Correct for 10 points. Secondly, vengeance, as in getting revenge.
Vengance.
Close. You missed an E in the middle, so you do get 10 points for appetite, but no points for vengeance. Okay. That sounds funny. All right, next is physics toss-up. What is the word to describe 3 lines that intersect or pass through the same point? Will, Unicoi.
Vertex?
Not a vertex. Cosby, you want to steal it? Charlene.
Quadrilateral.
Not quadrilateral either. No, the word is concurrent. All right, art and architecture. Monet and Degas are commonly associated with what artistic? Amber.
Impressionism.
Impressionism is right for Cosby. And points now and bonuses in geography. For 10 points each, name 2 of the 3 countries which border Finland.
It's Norway. Sweden and Norway.
Are both correct, so 20 points, Russia being the 3rd. All right, back to toss-ups. It's astronomy. Which comet did a flyby during the 1066 Battle of Hastings? Will, Unicoi.
Halley's Comet?
We'll take the pronunciation. I think Halley is what they call it nowadays. But yeah, that's right, 10 points. And a bonus in miscellaneous category. Identify the other half of these famous pairs from the pages of history. Lewis and?
Clark.
Correct. From the silver screen and silent movies and such. Laurel and?
David.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Laurel and nothing? No, it's Laurel and Hardy on that one. Stan and Ollie. Government, to what person does the abbreviation POTUS, POTUS, referred? Will?
The President of the United States.
That is correct. And a bonus in physics for Unicoi. Answer the following questions about components in circuits. What consists of two plates separated by a dielectric which stores the charge?
Circuit board.
No, the capacitor on that one. Secondly, which component is used to convert one AC source into another AC source with different voltage and current?
Transistor.
No, is a transformer. Next is a chemistry toss-up. What is it called when two or more elements are chemically combined? Zeb, Unicoi.
Compound.
Compound is right for the toss-up and a bonus for you in economics. Given the acronym for this major international organization, identify the words of the represented letters for 5 points each. The 4 letters that you have to identify are OPEC, O-P-E-C. Answer?
I don't know.
All right, that would be the Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries. Back to toss-ups in health. What does the involuntary movement of the orbicularis oculi muscle cause a person to do? Garrett, Unicoi.
See or look.
Not to see or look. Chance to steal, Cosby, Amber.
Blink.
Yes, the involuntary movement causes that muscle makes you blink. So 10 points for Cosby and a bonus in astronomy. Name the zodiac signs represented by each of the following symbols for 10 points each. First, the scales.
Libra.
Libra is right for 10 points. Secondly, the Virgin.
Virgo.
Virgo is right for 10 more points. And now back to toss-ups. What animal is the principal carrier of Lyme disease? Zeb, Unicoi.
Tick.
Yes, the tick is right. And a bonus for Unicoi also in zoology. I'm looking for the correct names for 2 specialties within zoology, 10 points each. What is the study of insects?
Entomology.
Yes. And secondly, the study of reptiles and amphibians.
Herpetology.
Also correct, so that's 20 points on the bonus, just as we're running out of time. I don't think we're going to get in any more questions. No, we did not. So that is the end of the game between Unicoi County and Cosby. Unicoi held on to win. Cosby, thank you so much for playing this year. We look forward to seeing you again next year on Scholars Bowl. Unicoi, congratulations. You will move on to the second round, and we'll see you again soon. You're watching Scholars Bowl on East Tennessee PBS. We're here each weeknight at this time. My name is Frank Murphy, and thank you for watching.
East Tennessee PBS Scholars Bowl has been brought to you by Pellissippi State Community College, Pet Safe, with help from Knox News, and by viewers like you. Thank you.